shake my body. Born under a bad sign with a blue moon in your eyes. So sing it now. Woke up this morning. Got a blue moon in your eyes. Listen, you woke up last morning. The world turned upside down. Lord, a lot of things ain't been the same since the blues walked in our town. But you want it a million, 'cause you got that shotgun shine, shake my body. Born under a bad sign with a blue moon in your eyes. Yeah. Woke up this morning. Got yourself a gun. Got yourself a gun. Got yourself a gun.
Savage! Yeah, let's do it. I mean, nobody wants to watch me sitting in a chair. That's my YouTube.
Sure?
That's my YouTube
A
channel.
lot of videos like
I
that,
said,
Rob. They
that's
did
my
very
YouTube
well.
channel.
So how did these lifts go? I remember, what were these the Alibaba lifts?
These
or?
are the Chinese lifts.
Okay.
So these ones we all got on Alibaba. It was $1,200 a lift. I'm like, all right, cool. And it's, look, it's steel. It holds the car. But $1,200 isn't $1,200.
Right.
Because $1,200 is, all right, well, now we have to do freight and we got to do, so like $1,200 plus freight brought it up to like $1,800 a lift.
And did you install it yourself, or you have?
Well, no, we didn't even get, we're not even done yet.
Oh, we're not there yet. Okay.
Then there's like excise taxes and all this stuff, and then last mile shipping, and it came out to right around $3,000 a lift. It was still cheaper than getting them from the US by a little bit, but like it's not worth the exercise because this guy was like, and it was, I forget what it was. Like when I bought it, I had to wire the guy like 16 grand, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Like,
Wait a minute, you bought something off Alibaba and they wanted you to wire 16
so we
grand?
wired
Oh,
16 grand to China, and that was one of those things I was like, there's a chance I'm never gonna get this money again. This is a risk. Blake, let's start over here and we'll work our way that way.
Okay, we'll get B-roll afterwards.
Yeah, noticeably missing is my Corvette.
Okay.
That's over at Felix Medina's shop in Perth Amboy, which he drove by. New motor, everything.
Really?
And
Is it gonna run now?
No, that's the whole thing. We spun a bearing on the old motor, so down at PBIR, which is no longer even a racetrack.
R.I.P.
Yeah. So I put a new motor in it, and then dynoed it. I'm like, oh, it's great. Thing rips and everything like that, but it only makes like 6 and change on pump gas, and everyone's like, so.
Yeah, that's
So
the internet now.
It's the internet.
You're not
So
making
now
1,000
I
horsepower,
just did
so.
flex fuel and I
Okay.
swapped the injector. So now we'll get that 900 wheel dyno pull and be like, all right. And I'm just gonna run it on pump gas anyway.
Yeah.
But like everybody wants to be like, that's a 1,200 horsepower car, even though somebody's driving it on pump gas all the time. I ran into that with my other Supra.
Yeah.
But speaking
Do you
of
still
Supra,
have that Supra?
I got that one and I bought another one.
I was about to say, did you drive that one here?
No, that's the Champ box outside. That's the other one I just bought down by you guys in DC.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
that was a fiasco. But here, this is the Garrett turbos I'm putting on. It's
Ooh.
a 2 G25 660s
Okay.
twin kit. So instead of a single turbo, I'm doing
Oh,
twin.
is it the sequential deal, or is it just straight up twin turbo?
It's a twin turbo.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's 2 G25 660s. It'll make about 1,300 wheel horsepower. Jesus. But I mean, it spools quicker. It's got much more power under the curb, across the board. Very good stuff. The car's gonna rip.
So what's the market like on those cars now? Is it
All right,
still
hold on.
obscene?
It is. I'm gonna take my jacket off on camera now, so you have continuity.
Ah.
He actually thinks about this.
Pro.
See, this is like behind the scenes
Yeah,
now.
folks,
You know?
like you got to realize something. I didn't know jack shit about any production until
You did though.
doing stuff.
That's a lie. Because you can't give me any credit for you starting your channel or anything like that because you had a channel and you caught my eye because you were good at it.
Oh, well, thanks.
So, and that's why you did the documentary when I was down. Was it when I got my nuts clipped down in?
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, no. Dude,
there's a
Katie's
video. It's
cars
called
and coffee.
Grossectomy, and then I went to Katie's after that. So
Yeah.
me and Jimbo got our nuts clipped together down in Tice's Corner. But I met Jimbo. Jimbo was like, "Oh, dude, I love your videos. I'd love to do a documentary on you." I'm like, "Okay, whatever, come on up." So you did an interview with me for maybe 30 minutes, and you did whatever you did. You bounced around your shop. You videotaped what you did. And
I lost my drone there, and you told me where it was.
Yeah.
How many drones have you lost, Jimbo?
Don't worry about it.
on my watch too. But
Man, he kept track.
well, one in the desert, you flew it into the side of the mountain, and then the one you lost over there.
You flew a drone.
And then we found it. We did a podcast, and we were like, look, we lost this drone. We're going to give you a reward of $500, whatever it was, to find it. Here's like the last known location, and it was the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
Like this was not like we lost it because it like lost like GPS signal and crashed into the side of the mountain.
Yeah.
Like within like it was after we finished the
was
thing,
like-
but within like an
yeah.
hour and a half, somebody, and this is in the middle of like Page, Arizona. So like
Yeah.
the closest city or town was a half hour away.
Yeah.
So and then you got a couple of guys out there looking for it, and boom, guys had it in like an hour and a half. Like
Yeah.
You went from mountains to water.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, you dropped on the lake too?
Yeah, we were flying one out. I was on a boat. We tried to land it on the boat. It didn't go.
Yeah,
very
no,
well
I get
in the
that.
water.
That's Jimbo had his own channel. He did the documentary on me. He did it. He turned around the edit in like 4 or 5 days. I'm like, this is really good. And I'm like, yeah, you want to like film for me? And I'm like, you can live. He lived in DC, but I'm like, you can live up in my house until I knock it down. And now we're gonna go check my house out because I did knock it down, and we'll go check that out now. Okay, no,
Yeah, there-
that'll be
Wow, dude, this is
Yeah.
crazy.
See what I'm saying? Like,
This is
Right here we have, this is one of my rental Lamborghinis. This is the second 2019 Huracan Spider I got. The first one I had got crashed, and then like 2 weeks later I bought this one. Up here is my F8 Tributo Spider. That was one of my big boy cars that I got. I waited 2 years for that. This was my first turbo Ferrari.
I was just
this
about
is
to
a
say,
488
you had just
Spider.
gotten this when I started working.
Yeah,
for
so
you.
this one is 2017 or 18, whatever it is. I remember I got an early Spider, and everyone's like, why that guy got a Spider? But I bought so many Ferraris over the years. Like, even though I'm a YouTuber, even though I'm a rental car guy, I've still bought more Ferraris than most people. GT3 458 Speciale. This is my 2023 C8 Corvette. I do storage here, so like these two cars, these gray cars are not mine.
Right.
This car is not mine. This ZR1 is not mine.
Yep.
The R8 and the Aston Martin here, both rental cars. This is a V10 R8. This is an Aston Martin Vantage. Storage car. This is my NSX. You can tell because all the dirt on it. This is a S580 or 500.
Brand new one.
Yeah, I bought two of them. They're both.
How do you like these things?
This is the 500.
Watch you
Yeah, I was gonna paint that yellow, but I'd rather watch you fall. The S500 here is the smaller engine of the S580, but
Yeah.
they're the same car. They're both very sick.
I've heard that nobody
the
you
door
can
handles.
get a halfway.
Oh, they
decent
pop out like that.
Bentley GTC, it was a rental car. I sold it. The customer asked me to continue to rent it. I'm like, sure. And now he's ready to sell it, so if somebody wants a Bentley GTC. Got one right here. This is driven by Nikki. It's the Bumblebee Camaro, also here for storage. You can follow her on Instagram. Anytime a girl owns a car, everyone starts salivating. Check her out, yep. GT3 RS, Porsche Turbo something, storage as well. Siobhan's 355.
Is this stupid BMW light?
That's the BMW lightweight, and look at that spider web up there. It's majestic.
Siobhan, sell this damn car.
It looks like smoke.
He's the guy who's like, oh, I'm gonna drive it. And
No,
I'm like,
he's not.
I'm like, put it up in the air. And now I'm not even letting him take it down because that spider web is, and the spider's in the middle of it there.
Oh
He's put
my
so
gosh,
much,
Blake.
so much effort into that spider web. It's almost a crime to take it down to like
That's
put your new
incredible.
registration in.
That's
Like
that
I've
should
never seen the depth and the, like it's gorgeous. Like I never thought I'd like a spider web until I saw one of Siobhan's car. My car would light the whole place on fire, but this is one of my little scooters. I got it and then I whiskey throttled it and crashed into the pole over there. So I fed the France. I gotta
It's
fix that.
adorable. I love it.
This thing goes 50 miles an hour.
No
Well,
way.
but I was just backing it up, and as I go to turn it, it just, and I'm like, no, don't hit. Like it was in between like an Aston Martin and a Ferrari. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Pole. 67 Galaxy. Porsche here, rental car as well. Ducati, storage. Up there is a 348 or a Testarossa, something like that. Another storage car. Oh, it's a 348.
Oh, 340, okay.
This was the Shaler.
I was about to say, was this Shaler's?
It was, and he abandoned it here 6 years ago or something. And then we ended up trying to like contact the bank, and the bank's like, yeah, can we get the car? I'm like, hey, just storage. I'm like, all right, send them the bill after like a couple of back and forths. I'm like, hey, you guys like want this thing?
Yeah.
And like a year goes by, I'm like, hey guys, like you want to pay the storage? and then they just stop responding. I'm like, all right, so did the mechanics lean? That was mine. Bentley Flying Spur here, and this is my 458. That completes the warehouse tour, so to speak, or at least the inventory that's here now.
Oh my gosh, it's a finished house.
It's got a gate. The trees are gone.
Damn, Rob, you put a gate in?
Oh, I feel bougie going through. Look at the wreaths.
Oh,
Look at the wreaths. Oh, those wreaths look good.
They light up, Blake. Oh, he's got. Oh, look at that. He's got a.
Look how festive. First off, great. Love the green. Love the green. Love the pumpkins still out. You can tell he has kids. You know, this is a 10 out of 10 house for me. Oh, it's
a cake.
Oh, and he's got wildlife, bro. Look at the deer.
Okay, Rob is currently picking up his kids from school, so we'll see him in a sec. But there is a lot that has changed here. I mean,
the trees are gone.
Yeah, that's the thing that I noticed just now, like the craziest thing to me, I guess. There were trees all there. The stumps are all still there too. But there were trees all there, they're gone. This gate's new. Jeez, man, I mean, there used to be a gate there that I hit with my S320 a long time ago, I remember. It definitely went up way faster than I thought it was gonna be. I gotta tell you, way faster than I thought it was gonna be. And I don't say that in a way where I was like, I didn't want him to finish it. I just mean, usually when people say, oh yeah, I'm gonna build a house in a year, it takes 4. It's not the normal thing for it to actually get done in the time frame that somebody says it.
We were here and this was just bones still.
When I moved into work for Rob in this house, he said it's gonna get knocked down in 3 months, and it didn't get knocked down for 2 years.
The K truck, that's the coolest part.
You know, it's funny, he had bought that right when, like just right before, you know, Randy bought that K truck. That was on there. You know, the one we put googly eyes on.
Yeah. What was his name?
Marvin.
Marvin!
Yeah, he's got a Marvin. This was the plow that we attached to the black Mercedes that Rob had. $1,000 Mercedes. He attached a snowplow to it. They literally just drilled right into the hood to mount the winch, and it was functioning. Like, you know, he just ran the cord inside the car to control it up and down, but it worked. So that's where that lives now.
Do you know the story on the tractor?
Yeah, I filmed Rob driving it back here.
Wait, that thing drove?
At one point, yes, it did.
In the last decade?
Yeah. So it was from I don't remember what the business was, but it was down the street at the end of it. They had this tractor for sale, and I don't remember why or what the reason was that Rob bought it and made a video on it, but he drove the damn thing down this road up here, and that's where it has sat.
Now, Jimbo, I have a proposition for you.
You want to go back inside?
You want to sit in the car until Rob gets here?
Yeah,
let's go.
Now we're in Rob's house.
That was the big segue.
Yeah, that was
Rob's
the
house.
Yeah, exactly. And then we'll go into like a montage of like a whole bunch of wides and.
Okay. This is normally not here. This is because the Super had a flat tire this morning, so I had to fill it up.
And that'll be the line
It's
we
the
come back
Supra's
to
fault.
after the montage. You know, just a nice, you know, easy, normal
Like-
conversation. You know,
The house isn't always, I've got a cleaning crew that comes in every Friday. So
Yeah.
it's not Friday, clearly, so we're a couple days deep into the kid life. But the unicorn backpack is for my daughter.
I love it.
Intense.
Cars, son.
Is he falling in love with cars? Like,
He loves cars.
perfect. That's awesome.
Piano room, minus piano.
Tell me again what the difference was from the old house.
So
to
this room here, I told you off camera already. We're gonna blow up his spot. So this one room here, 15 feet wide, is the difference from the old house that Jimbo used to reside in and the current house. So we made it 15 feet wider and then went up for the second floor. And we did an open floor plan, which makes a small house feel bigger. Truffles.
Oh, wow.
Truffles.
Well, you remember, Rob? I'm allergic to everything, so
I know.
That's
Have
a one.
The little outdoor thing, these potted plants are in from outside. Normally they're scattered out there all year. Heaters outside, speakers outside.
The heaters are really, really good.
Yeah, the heaters being up there, that's...
That's from living in Miami. I'm like, you know, like when it gets a
key.
little chilly out, that takes off the cold. Kitchen's nice. Again, like normally it's clean. The fridge I like, and I'm only gonna show you one thing in the fridge that it makes my.
Oh, you got a screen on this thing, don't you?
No, you can see
not
through
even
it.
that, but it makes whiskey ice.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Never been so envious of another dude's balls, have you? That thing stamps them out like 3 or 4 a day.
Yeah.
and I don't keep up with that. So like the only time, occasionally when I have a party, we wipe those out. So I'll get a second one of these, put this either downstairs or put this in the pool house, and I'll have twice as many balls.
The downstairs, how's that?
Downstairs is awesome. Let's go this way. M is for Max. You guys
Oh, really?
know
Yeah.
him?
Yeah, he did. He sponsored a few of our rallies over the years. Yeah, he does great artwork.
Yeah, he does. Very cool stuff.
Jeez, Rob.
Yeah, so that, and he also did those two over there.
That's beautiful.
This is awesome, dude. Like, this is all the stuff that you talked about, and like, as much as I love you, I was just like, none of this shit's gonna fucking happen.
No, it all
but it did. This is awesome.
Yeah, so
Is the floor heated?
floors, all the floors in the house are here.
Because I was about to say, my feet are warm.
All I remember about this, there was one video that said, "Do I need like a salt?"
Yeah, Himalayan salt. Oh, and it looks
Yeah.
cool. A Himalayan sea salt, it's just sea salt, but they put it in these bricks. They sell it as something that's healthy for you, but I just think it looks cool when you backlight it.
The little winery here.
So yeah,
This is
it
nice.
was technically, we had it listed as a wine cellar. Then I realized I don't really drink wine.
Yeah.
So I ended up putting up just these 3 racks over here.
Yeah.
Even when I was doing it, I wanted to have like a drinking room, and then like this was going to be like rows of wine racks. I was like, I don't need that much wine. Who needs like hundreds of bottles of wine?
Got a
And-
weight room in here, dude?
yeah, that's the gym.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, this was all on the plans. We went through this.
No, I remember. It's just
And now-
seeing
now-
it come to fruition.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, Rob did it.
Yeah. See, you notice how I put guest number 1, not number 1 guest, because you're gonna do better.
Rob, thank you very much for the time, the hospitality,
No problem.
showing me your place, showing me Gotham, and it was good to see you in your new house.
Thank you very much.
But either
Make sure
way,
you subscribe to these guys. You may not want to hear what they want to say. You may want to hear what they have to say. You're not going to know unless you subscribe.
yeah, well, I appreciate the ringing endorsement. If you haven't watched Super Speed with Rob, you should definitely go check them out. Subscribe to him because everything you see here at one point came from there. So either way, thank you guys for watching today's video. If you haven't hit subscribe here, make sure to do so. Hit the like button and let us know what you thought in the comments. And with all of that, thanks for watching and stay savage.
Happy hunting.